First thing that I use is a Morphe angle brush. It looks like that. It's the M165 brush. And I use the E.l.f Eyebrow and Eyeliner Pomade in the shade Espresso. It looks like this. Very chic. And what I do is dip the brush in the pomade and I put it on the back of my hand so I have an even layer to use with. Because just going in to the pomade and going right to your eyebrow, you can get a lot and you don't need a lot of this stuff. So just smooth it out like that. And keep in mind that your eyebrows are cousins and not sisters, so they won't look exactly alike. Your eyebrows should start where your nostril is. So you take a brush or anything, a Q-tip or whatever, and line it up. So right where my nose ring is where my eyebrows should be starting. You tilt it a little bit. This is where my arch should be. And if you tilt it towards the outer part of your nostril, which is right here where this little crease is, this is where your tail should end. So let's just begin. I take the brush and I start right here. And I just kind of follow. That's Mia. And I just follow the natural shape of my eyebrow. Pretty much like that. So now this is my foundation. I start to fill in from the middle of my eyebrow very lightly in the direction that the hairs are going. So I'm going from right to left, I think. Going back in with what's on the back of my hand to avoid going back into the product. So that's kind of what I'm working with. So as you can see, I draw the base of my eyebrow. I start towards the middle. I fill in, do the tail, and work my way upwards to the top part of my eyebrow. And you want to keep a relaxed face so you don't have excited or angry eyebrows when doing this. You take a spoolie and start to blend in that product. And I take a little bit from what's in the middle and work it to the front. I like an ombre brow. I don't like a very distinct eyebrow. So I'm going to go back into the pomade and start making strokes. You see my hairs kind of go upward. I'm going to start making strokes in that direction. And that's pretty much it. Go back in with the spoolie and we're going to just blend out the front part of my eyebrow. You always want to follow the direction in which your hairs are going. So I live for a blended brow. And that's what I meant by using such a precise angled brush. Even though my eyebrows aren't done right now, it's a nice defined line. So when I do go to conceal and clean it up, it looks like they are done. Next it's time to clean it up with some concealer. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Cool Tan. And I don't use the brush that it comes with because it kind of gets all over the place. I use a very flat concealer brush. On the back of my hand. And what I do now is I just coat the whole brush. Makes it easier to work with when it's just already on there. And I don't skip. I turn it horizontally and I just glide it across for an even distribution of the concealer. Now this next step is optional. I take some of my foundation and mix it with my concealer and do the top part. I don't really like a highlighted eyebrow, so the bottom part being bright is fine, but the top part I don't like it being too bright. So I just take some of my foundation and mix it with my concealer. So it's not too late. You can just use foundation for this part, but I still like it to be a little bit bright, but not too bright where it's like right in your face. Once again, this is just the way I do it. This is my personal preferences. Do your eyebrows how you like. So look at the big difference. Huge difference.